Hi everyone, it's Harley Ann, and I'm doing the 5 characters you want to drown video. Excuse my appearance. I showered this morning and haven't had time to put myself together. It's been a busy day. I'm going on vacation. But other than that, let's get started. Number 5 is a tie for Mary and Magnum in Sherlock. Mary's a lying, two-faced woman, and John does not deserve that kind of love. And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a horrible person. I shot Sherlock. Sorry." And John's kind of like, "All right, no big deal. That's just my best friend and secret gay lover. I mean, there's nothing. It's fine. It's okay, honey. I still love you." John, stop. Stop. And Magnum is weird. He's an emotional and mental manipulator. And he licks someone's earlobe, and he's just really creepy. He's so creepy. Okay, number 4, very controversial, but Severus Snape from Harry Potter. I'm not going to go into detail with this because this is very dangerous territory amongst other Harry Potter fans. There are some who are like, "Go Snape." I mean, there's some like me who are just like, see through that last minute heroic backstory. I just don't like him. I'm not going to dive too much further into this. Okay, I don't know if anyone else is a Shakespeare fan. I'm a huge Shakespeare fan. So the next 2 might be lost on some people, but number 3 is also a tie. It's Polonius and Claudius from Hamlet. Hamlet is my favorite play of all time, and I love Ophelia, even though she's problematic. All characters are problematic. There's no such thing as a perfect character. But Polonius, Ophelia's father, has manipulated her and used her. And don't treat your daughters like that, guys. That's just not nice. That's not cool. I mean, and I don't think she even realizes it, but she slowly is going more and more crazy as Hamlet rejects her after seeing, okay, obviously her father's using her. And then her father is murdered by the guy she loves, and she's like, well, that's the last straw, and she goes nuts, and this leads to her death, which I believe is not a suicide because you have to be in your right mind, and she clearly was not when getting in the water with flowers and like, oh, this looks fun, and then death. So I don't think it was intentional, but that's a long story. I wrote an essay on it. Claudius. The whole thing would have started if Claudius would just calm the heck down and think about what he was doing. Because clearly he was like, oh yeah, I want to be king. I want to make decisions. Yeah, let's go for it, man. And he kills his brother, and he gets on the throne. He's like, all right, I'm here. Okay, cool. But what he didn't realize is, king, people don't like you, for one. That's the way politics works. The guy on top, nobody really likes after like a month. And it's a lot of pressure and a lot of work. And he was just like, yeah, I want power, but what comes with power is a lot of stuff to do. I don't think he realized that. Not that it mentions anywhere in the play. I just feel like that's how things went in his head. But, he really ruined it because he was like, yeah, you know what? All this work that I have to do is so worth killing my brother and taking the throne from my nephew and marrying his mom, which is really creepy. Like, imagine if your dad died and your uncle was like all of a sudden all up on your mom. Like, that's very weird. That's very weird. And why did he live in the palace anyway? But that doesn't even matter. It's a crazy situation. It's a crazy situation going on. I just don't understand. Okay, moving on. Number 2. Romeo from Romeo and Juliet. All right. I'm sorry, but if people are like, oh my gosh, Romeo and Juliet, the greatest love story of all time, they clearly have not read the play. Or at least in depth, just in high school. They haven't actually thought about what was happening. They didn't understand. So what was happening is Romeo is a huge creeper because the night that Juliet and him meet, he's like, you know what's a really great idea? Let's go stand in her garden. Just stand there for a little while. And he goes out there, and it just so happens Juliet, in her PJs, by the way, comes, totally inappropriate for a man to see her, like at all. Comes out on the balcony, is like, "Oh, what's up? I'm gonna talk about Romeo, this guy I just met. I love him," which is crazy, by the way. But she's 13. That's how young ones work. Romeo, however, is like 17 at least. At least. He has a little more brains. And he is there, and she's in her PJs outside. He's in her garden hiding. And she starts talking about him. He's like, "This is a great idea. Let's just stand here for a while. Let's just watch what happens." What is she saying? Oh, wow, awesome. She loves me. Let's go. Let's dive in. So he goes out and he's like, "Hello, I'm a creeper. I know you love me. You just said this. And I was hiding in your garden. No big deal." And she's like, "Oh, hello." And they eventually are just like, "Yeah, let's get married. Let's do that. Yeah, sure." So he climbs the balcony. He like literally is scaling a building for this 13-year-old girl. What is happening? If that's one scene that drives me nuts. That's one scene. I don't even. I can't. You can see it frustrates me, so I can't like. Moving on. Number one, Carl from Ghost. Now, I haven't actually seen the movie. I've seen the musical multiple times. It's one of my favorite musicals of all times. I love, love, love Ghost the musical. It's so great. It sounds like a bad idea, but it's great. And Carl is such a horrible person. Like, what is wrong with you? He's huge what are you thinking? He's doing all these huge drug deals, and he works in a bank, and he's like moving millions of dollars to different accounts. And then he's like, "All right, so my best friend who I work for, he has this thing I need, so you go and mug him and get it from him. It should be in his wallet." And this guy's like, "Sure, yeah, I'll mug him. It's your best friend, right? It's best friend. You know he's my best friend. All right, I'm gonna go mug him." So he goes, and he kills him and leaves the wallet. Like, you could have at least done your job right. Left him alive and just taken the wallet. That way it would have been a financial situation, not a supernatural murder death situation. What are you thinking? What's happening in your brain? What made you think it was a good idea to be like, "Yeah, can you go mug my best friend for me? That'd be a great idea." Why? What is wrong with you? Why would you do this? I don't understand. Carl, stop. Just please stop. And of course, he becomes a drunk, which, he deserves because he's an absolute terrible person and dragged into the pits of hell. Literally, thank God. Oh, God. These are the characters that frustrate me the most. You can see it. I started down here. I was like, "Hello, hi, how are you?" No, I'm up here like, why would you do this? So, there's some characters that just I flip out over, and these are the 5. Well, there's technically 7 because I had 2 ties, but that doesn't matter. These are the ones. These are the ones I don't. I just don't understand. Well, I'm gonna leave it at that. Please enjoy my freak out over 7 different characters that I hate. Have a good day.